Assalamu alaikum, मैं हूँ Hina Aijaz. Welcome to Weekend with Hina. This weekend, again, I'm very excited because my favorite person from Islamabad is here. लाहौर में आए हुए हैं. इनका तकरीबन 4 साल पहले यानी 2017 में मैंने इंटरव्यू किया. उस इंटरव्यू में ऑफ कोर्स पेंडेमिक नहीं था, कोरोना नहीं था, कोविड नहीं था, इसलिए हम खूब घूमे फिरे. हम पैकेजेस मॉल गए, हम पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ गए. और अब जब 2 साल गुजर गए, इस कोविड के साथ ही हम चल रहे हैं. तो तारिक अमीन, यस आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट तारिक अमीन, ही इज़ वंस अगेन इन लाहौर, जो आते हैं हर महीने. लेकिन इस महीने मैंने कहा इन्हें कि चलें अब एक इंटरव्यू और बनता है, बिकॉज 4 साल हो गए हैं गुज़श्ता उस इंटरव्यू का. कुछ झलकियाँ उसकी देखें आप. एंड देन व्हेन वी कम बैक गुफ्तगू होगी तारिक अमीन से, एंड व्हाट ही इज़ बीन अप टू इन दिस पास्ट 2 years. लेट्स फाइंड आउट. वक्त का पता ही नहीं चलता. अभी आपने देखा 4 साल पहले हम किस तरह घूम फिर रहे थे. आज इनके सैलून में लाहौर में हम बैठे हुए हैं. एंड इट्स एक्चुअली क्वाइट नाइस. मुझे मज़ा भी आ रहा है क्योंकि मैं वैसे भी इधर जब आती हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा इसलिए लगता है कि इट्स गॉट अ वेरी कोजी फील टू इट. सो मैं मज़ीद और नहीं बोलना चाहती. आई एम नॉट गोना वेस्ट एनी टाइम एंड लेट्स टॉक टू द तारिक अमीन. हेलो, हाय, अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. हाउ आर यू डूइंग हिना?
बिल्कुल ठीक. कैसे हैं तारिक?
गुड टू सी यू.
गुड टू सी यू.
ऑलवेज अ प्लेजर.
आई थिंक हमारी मुलाकात पेंडेमिक के दौरान आई थिंक 1.5 साल बाद हुई. 1.5-2 साल वही.
वेल, पेंडेमिक से पूरी दुनिया बदल गई है. इट्स नॉट द सेम वर्ल्ड एनी मोर. इट्स यू नो normally we would be sitting a little bit closer to each other. But you know,
absolutely,
social distancing, so it has changed the world.
Yes,
I think सब thinking बदल गई है सबका. It's there, and I think it's not going away in a rush. I think it's something we have. इसको जैसे आपने कहा चल के we'll have to walk with it and go with it. It's not, you know, the virus isn't going anywhere, and I never thought कि इस जिंदगी में ये भी देखेंगे, मगर ये भी आजमा लिया बस.
तारिक, बट ये 2 साल जो गुजरे उसमें लोग घरों यानी पहले 6 माह मेरे ख्याल में कोई घर से निकला ही नहीं. लॉकडाउन भी था और बहुत ज़्यादा प्रिकॉशंस ली जा रही थी, SOPs को फॉलो किया.
हमारी पूरी बिजनेस जो
एब्सोल्युटली मैं यही पूछना चाह रही थी. जो
सर्विस इंडस्ट्री है वो कभी किसी किस्म की चीज़ हो, इट ऑलवेज सर्वाइव्स, यू नो, बिकॉज सर्विसेज आर नीडेड. सो उसमें हेयर ड्रेसिंग भी शामिल है. और दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम कि हमारी इंडस्ट्री को डायरेक्ट एक हिट मिली. वी वर क्लोज फॉर 7 months and we are very lucky that you know, we didn't, because a lot of salons had to close down. A lot of salons had to you know, give up working. A lot of stylists had to, you know, close down their shop, and their careers were, you know, sort of over for the moment. We are just very, very lucky that, you know, when you've been in the business for as long as I've been, it's almost going to be 40 years in another 2 years. So, you know, you manage to somehow, you know, savings, or there's no such thing anymore.
I think
it's been a challenge because, you know, जब आपकी 7 महीने एक, I mean, आपके एक्सपेंसेस वही होते हैं, आपकी रेंट्स वही होती हैं, आपकी सैलरीज वही होती हैं, आपको सबको, you know, सब आप पे डिपेंड करते हैं. You know, my whole team, all the people that we employ. तो एक टाइम आया था that we needed their support and their help also. And I said, look, we can't do this forever. So, you know, we had to really tighten our reins. But, you know, Allah ka lakh shukr hai that we survived. And, you know, now that the business is back. It's still not what it used to be because people are still scared, people are still wary. We've also, we follow all the SOPs and all whatever जो कुछ हमें करना पड़ता है. और अब like the government is doing with restaurants and stuff, हम भी अब पूछते हैं कि जी आपका vaccination card है, आप please दिखाएं, आपका please mask पहने, sanitize your hands, because like I said, this is not going anywhere fast. So you have to just move with the times and adapt to a different. People come in only for the haircut or their hair color. They will not have multiple services and nails
जो पहले की तरह होता था.
जो पहले की तरह होता था. और bridals भी makeup, fashion shows नहीं हो रहे, fashion weeks नहीं हो रहे. So it affects the whole industry. Most shopping is now done online. So you can't do a haircut online. You have to physically आपको वहाँ पे होना पड़ता है.
आपको Instagram या Snapchat का filter लगा के.
नहीं, वो सिर्फ Instagram पे फिर चल सकते हैं. Real life is not like Instagram. I wish it was, but it isn't.
It's not.
So it's been एक challenge रहा है, सबके लिए रहा है. I think especially जो हमारी फील्ड से, आपकी फील्ड से भी related है.
हम कितने अरसे I think घर बंद हो गए थे. हमारे TV shows नहीं record हुए.
So there was no productions happening. There was no shows happening there. So a lot has been, in Pakistan, fashion is a part of the entertainment industry now. With all the fashion weeks that are being televised on all the local channels and stuff. So it was एक पूरा उसका एक चीज से हर चीज affect होती है. So पूरी industry को एक ऐसी डज मिली है, and it's been a reality check. A lot of people have been able to figure out how they can continue with their earnings. There are a lot of people doing that concentrating on social media, open YouTube channels. So you have to think of other ways कि आप अपनी earning कैसे increase कर सकते हैं, because like I said, it's not what it used to be. So there's a rethink that's happening in the world. It's a rethink whether I'm going through it or you are going through it or the crew is going through it. Everybody's going through it.
That reminds me, I should ask you in fact, Tariq, कि बहुत सारे लोग जब इस लॉकडाउन में घरों में बंद हो गए, उन्होंने अपनी ज़िंदगियों को रीट्यून किया बहुत मुख्तलिफ तरीक़ों में. किसी का कोई अंदाज़ होगा, किसी का कुछ अंदाज़ होगा. कोई ये सोचने लग गया कि क्या ज़रूरत है इतनी लग्जरी की. I mean, हर कोई अपने इंटेंस थॉट्स में चला.
Life has become simpler.
आप उस फेज के दौरान, did you have any of those intense thoughts?
Of course, we've all simplified our lives. We're actually, because we've had इतना टाइम एक दूसरे के साथ गुजारने को मिला है. Netflix आप कितना देख सकते हैं. So you figure out stuff with what you're doing with your family. You have more time for them.
Did you make any changes? आप कोई तब्दीली लेकर आए अपनी जिंदगी?
Of course.
जैसे कि?
Just became more conscious of reality. I also had a little bit of a health scare a year ago. Exactly a year ago. So a lot changed. I realized I'm not as young as I used to be, and that I've been there and done that and won the award and saw the movie and got the prize.
हम ये चाहते हैं आपको मज़ीद और awards because you deserve it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. I don't have no plan of retiring. Like I said,
you must not, indeed.
अभी हमारे 40 years complete होने लगे हैं, inshallah in 2023. There are big plans for that.
What do you feel? 40 साल अब मैं आपने कहा retirement तो नहीं. Of course, we wouldn't encourage you.
In these 40 years, I've helped create a lot of my competition, and that's a good feeling. That's a
lot of it.
A lot of it. So that's a really, really good feeling. I am very proud that I'm very that I've helped develop this as an industry, and people have a benchmark, and there's competition. It's not healthy all the time, but it's out there, and it's a good feeling.
gon' do this. जब मैं आपसे अपने बाल करवाने आती हूँ और जब गलती से कहीं और बीच में चली जाती हूँ फिर बहुत दुख और अफसोस होता है, बड़ी एम्बैरेसमेंट के साथ वापस आपके पास आती हूँ, and you know that.
The best thing about hair is it grows and it, you know, and it can be fixed. So never have a fear about, you know, ever getting. I have a philosophy. If you don't look good, I don't look good, because सबको पता है कि आप मेरे पास आती हैं.
बिल्कुल.
आप एक client के तौर पे भी मैं आपको जानता हूँ, आपको personally भी मैं जानता हूँ. So people realize that, you know, कि वो सबको पता है कि so I would like कि आपके बाल वैसे लगें जो which is suited for you.
जो मैं हूँ.
जो which is you, not Kim Kardashian, not you know, Angelina Jolie, whoever. They are not Hina Aijaz. There's only one Hina Aijaz.
सब unique है अपने तरीके में.
We are all unique and we can all be ourselves. And I think आपको एक हर इंसान को एक ऐसा stylist या you know, a person who cuts your hair, they should try to not get what everybody else has and try to get something for themselves which suits themselves, which they can handle, which they can work. मैं तो आपको हर 10 चीजें बना सकता हूँ, मगर वो फिर आप अपने आप को नहीं बना सकती. So you know, आप वो कर सकती. So I want कि जब मैं आपके बाल बनाता हूँ तो वो आप खुद भी बना सकें.
बिल्कुल.
So उसमें आपका, you know, एक client के साथ एक understanding होनी चाहिए to see what they can handle, what kind of. It's very important to know कि आपके clients का lifestyle क्या है. You know, are they the type that need to require to go to the salon to, you know, get their hair done. We have those clients जो घर पे कभी बाल नहीं बनाते, यहाँ पे 2 दफा हफ्ते में आते हैं, हर 3 दिन के बाद उनका वॉश होता है, उनका ब्लो ड्राई होता है, उनके नेल्स होते हैं. It's like a Formula 1 car that comes in for a pit stop. You know, it's wonderful. Because
actually, I mean, true.
But that's a lady of leisure who has got the time, the money, as well as
and the shock bhi hai.
Shock bhi hai कि I want to look good.
Yes, why not?
We have students who come once a year. We have, you know, people that come twice a year. We have people that come once every 5 years. But they will, you know, they'll be back. We are very fortunate कि जो हमारा client बनता है, वो हमारा हमेशा client रहता है. And that's a really nice feeling. I feel, you know, बहुत इज्जत मिली है, बहुत प्यार मिला है. आम की पेटियाँ भी 1-2 आई हैं. You know, baby lions भी offer हुए कि जी appointment दे दें, आपको एक baby lion दे दें.
Are you serious? आपने लिया?
नहीं. I wish I'm not the baby lion type. It was a.
You're not.
But it was a beautiful baby lion. But it was a beautiful baby lion.
Wow.
I was like, no, you just need to call and make an appointment. But you know,
ये तो नहीं हुआ कि baby lion के भी बाल काट दे.
But you know, it's been a wonderful 40 years. You know, with work and the experiences, the friends that you make along the way, the travel, the glamour, the shows. It's been fun, and it's been a real you know, I would say more highs than lows, and most definitely. And it's been a real I mean, things are planned for 40 years of Tariq.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Totally.
You'll be in the loop, don't worry.
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm excited. You're on the list, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
What's happening? You have to tell me something. Give me a hint.
There's a list.
Okay.
There's a book, and you're on the list.
I'm very excited.
Is that good?
I mean, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Seriously.
So looking forward to this project. It's something that I've been wanting to work on for a very long time.
So okay, you talked about the fact कि ज़्यादा highs रहे, ठीक है, lows कम रहे, लेकिन जो low point आता है, वो कब आया? I'm not asking you कि मुझे आपको example quote करें, लेकिन वो किन मौक़ों पे आए, हुआ क्या?
Low points, I think जो आपकी एक personal journey में होती हैं, जब आपका कोई loss होता है, जब आपका कोई you know, those kind of things, जब आप कुछ चीज़ हारते हैं या कुछ चीज़, you know, मैं तो सिर्फ खेलता हूँ उस वक्त कि जब मुझे पता है कि मैं जीतूंगा, वरना मुझे खेलना नहीं है. You know, you play to win. But you know, they are, like I said, they are disappointments, and usually it's with people.
दोस्तों में?
दोस्तों में, professionally भी. But that's a part of life. लोग आते हैं आपकी जिंदगी में और चले जाते हैं. So उनका, you know, अल्लाह उनको खुशी दे और उनको दूर रखे.
वैसे ये भी अच्छी दुआ है कि अल्लाह उन्हें खुश रखे और दूर भी रखे. I like that.
Thank
I might
you.
use that line somewhere
Thank you.
on an
You
enemy.
must.
क्या खुश रहे और दूर रहे.
Because I mean, I don't wish, you know, I'm a very, by nature, I'm a like a good person. I think I'm a good person.
You are a good person.
I try to help people. I try to do good. I try to, you know, I'm very critical of my own self.
अच्छा, you are.
I am. I have super high standards.
That we know.
I am, you know, I'm a freak about cleanliness. I'm a perfectionist. You know, I'm creative by my nature. If I want to do an interior, I can do an interior. If I want to design jewelry, I can do that. If I want to, you know, I can, anything create. I can cook. I clean really well. I can iron. I can do most. I can use a drill. I can do carpentry. I can.
Wow.
Draw. I can.
अच्छा, ये जो आपका
I can't bake.
अच्छा, you don't like. That's the easiest actually.
No, because you have to be methodical.
Yeah.
And you know, everything has to be 2 grams and one katra, and I take me in front of your fridge, let me open it and say, I can cook you dinner.
आप super creative हो सकते हैं खाने के साथ.
That I can do. That I can do.
Right. आपका जो salon है, I've always loved the fact कि over the years आपने वही black and white अपनी एक theme रखी है और इसे change नहीं किया.
You know, but I'm not people think that, you know, I'm not a, you know, our salon doesn't have a chandelier.
Thank
our
God for
salon
that.
doesn't have velvet couches or
drapes,
you know, made out of satin. That's just not my style. Not at all. I'm a very functional kind of a salon person. I like things that have no edges, and that way it doesn't collect hair. You just put a dryer and everything is, you know,
practical,
yes.
easy.
Yes, I'm practical. I think the collage is something I make myself. A lot of people don't know that.
और मैं हर दफा जब भी आती हूँ मुझे इतना मजा आता है collage
because it inspires you. You see the colors, you see people looking at you. There's an attitude. There's something that everybody can relate to, and we have the same in all the salons. And these are actual like Vogue pictures from Vogue magazine, which, you know, अब आपको पाकिस्तान में मिलता ही नहीं
है और these are priceless. Priceless है ये तस्वीरें.
So, you know, I am now having to very kindly send for my Vogue from London directly. That comes with a crew of an airline, and that's why we can still.
How lovely. ये ultimate luxury है वैसे.
Well, it is a luxury to be able to touch a Vogue magazine for me.
और आजकल के ज़माने में especially.
Because, you know, online आप, like I said, बहुत कम चीजें कर सकते हैं.
वो बात है ही नहीं.
I'm old school. I like to feel paper.
I always like to read a book.
Yes,
I like to flip
pages and smell the paper. And
there's nothing like that.
Yes, I'm not I can't read a book on an iPad.
अच्छा, आपने कहा कि clutter free इंसान है, from what I understand. Furthermore, अब मुझे ये बताइए, जब आजकल आप देखते हैं पाकिस्तानी टीवी ड्रामास में, इसलिए कह रही हूँ क्योंकि कोविड के दौरान, लॉकडाउन के दौरान जब नेटफ्लिक्स को मैंने खाली कर दिया तो मैंने सारे ड्रामे देखना शुरू कर दिए. लेकिन मुझे बहुत कोफ्त होती थी जब मेकअप में ख़वातीन उठती हैं सोकर और ज्वेलरी भी पहनी होती है, लॉन का जोड़ा भी रिंकल फ्री. आपको बॉदर करती है ये बात?
ये बहुत बॉदर करती है. मुझे बॉदर करती है जब क्रू भी आके कहते हैं कि ये हम वाज उधर से यहाँ पे कर दें, उधर कर दें, because ऐसे
आप मेरे क्रू की तरफ इशारा कर.
कोई भी क्रू.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because then it becomes a set.
It becomes
and then that's not your. People come to your house and say, "Oh, we'd love to shoot your house, but can I put this couch there and that thing here?" And I'm just like, "But then that's not my house.
That's not me."
I said, "You know, when you go to Brad Pitt's house, do you tell him, can I move your sofa?" No, you don't.
Oh my God.
So don't ask me to move my sofa.
Absolutely. वैसे I think
figure it out.
इस चीज को मद्देनजर रखना चाहिए.
Because आपकी, you know, एक चीज होती है, आप available light में काम कर सकते हैं, आप, you know, Sure, everything does not have to look like a set.
Absolutely.
And everything does not have to be, like I said, overworked. Like, you know, going to sleep with makeup on, waking up with a perfect, you know,
और वो जो
lashes.
blow dry होता है, वो
See,
जो
you know,
मैं आपका opinion जानना चाहती हूँ because you're a woman person.
I don't think हमारे ड्रामों में कोई reality आप बेच रहे हैं. It's वही घिसी पिटी कहानी, you know, दो लड़कियां, एक लड़का, दो लड़के, एक लड़की. It's the same story. The saas, the bahu, the same, you know.
और वो जो cousin से शादी होती है.
हाँ, and it's, you know, like, I think, you know, do a different storyline. We are just so starved for, I think, writers in our, कोई लिखने वाला नहीं है क्योंकि कोई पढ़ने वाले नहीं रहे. You know, we want that instant flippable 2 second का ha ha hoo hoo.
अच्छे हमारे लेकिन
But the pattern is the same.
Cycle,
the pattern is the same. There's nothing that's, I mean, look at what we are watching on Netflix. I mean, we are watching things like Stranger Things. That's not about Saas Bahu and it's super. It's, yes, you know, so many things can be done. Look at I mean, one always draws comparison from across the border, but just look at the different storylines.
And it just goes on. Time to make the club go up. Time to shut the club down. This is not how I woke up, but it's how I look now.
अच्छी चीजें भी नजर आ रही हैं, नया टैलेंट, some very good actors have emerged.
Sure, they
बहुत
have.
अच्छी नई शक्लें, एक्टर्स. आपकी नजर में नया टैलेंट जो आया उसमें बेहतरीन, सबसे बेस्ट, सबसे पसंदीदा कौन सा?
I'm not a drama watcher. I just don't have the time to, you know, to sit and I can binge watch something. So पुराने वाली जो मैंने देखी हैं, you know, that those come up and which you can watch in one go. You know, I think the talent pool with the new people that have come onto the scene is they don't have much under their belt that you can, you know, say that this person is excelling. But I you know, Humaima's brother, Feroz, I think he's got a lot of potential as, you know, somebody becoming, you know, even bigger than what he is. He's got, he takes risks with his roles, and I think he's got a, you know, an edge over, you know, he's got a little bit of that old school something in it that makes him feel like he might have the longevity.
आपने कभी स्टाइल किया उन्हें फिरोज?
Not yet.
और अगर आप करें तो उनमें क्या चीज
I met him when he was a very young man. I think the last time, because Humaima I know very well. She was somebody, you know, that was, I had a part in handling when discovering at some point in time. It was for at a talent hunt with Amin Adnan, and she was the winner of that. And a week later, we shot the Sunsilk campaign.
अच्छा.
Okay, I'll share that with you. In which there is Humaima as well in the commercial, as well as Neela Munir. And it was both their.
I think मुझे याद पड़ रहा है.
They're both their first commercials.
I think मुझे याद पड़ रहा है वो commercial.
So you know, Humaima, somebody. When I met Feroz, also it was we were leaving for a trip to Turkey for Expose magazine for the cover, and it was also for a celebration of my 30 years of Tariq Amin. It was a decade ago, and he was a very young boy. He was not even. He had just started modeling and stuff, and you know, wanted to obviously get into to showbiz. So, and he's come a long way from that time, and I really think he's got it. So
लेकिन अगर आप उन्हें स्टाइल करें, उनके अपीयरेंस में क्या चेंज करेंगे?
I think he's still he's a rough and tough kind of a person, so I think that stick to what works with him. And you know, he's not a He's not boy next door. He's not a pretty boy. He's got a real attitude, and you know, he's got something that, like I said, it's the whole package. It's the whole, his voice, his delivery, the way he looks. I just think he's got, and I would stick to that.
Rough and tough.
Yeah, it suits him.
Right. और models में बताइए, आपकी नज़र में जो नए लोग आए हैं.
I think Mushk is lovely. Mushk Kaleem.
Yes.
She's got a beautiful height. She's got a.
बड़े अरसे बाद एक लंबी चौड़ी मॉडल नजर.
Because मुझे तो, you know, a 5'2"
असल
pretty
model
girl
लगती है वो.
cannot be a, you know, like a model needs to be somebody you look up to. A nice,
बिल्कुल.
tall, lovely height. And she's shown some diversity in her work, which is really, really nice. She's had an opportunity to go out and, you know, do Milan Fashion Week and stuff. So she's
बिल्कुल.
got some staying power, and she'll be there for a bit.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
That's
these two are on my
Mushk
list.
and
Yeah, these two are on my
Feroz.
list. Yeah.
Right.
I
And
think
आपने
that's good.
आपने काम किया है मुश्क के साथ,
Yeah,
obviously. नहीं?
either of them I haven't worked with yet. But, you know,
You would love to.
I would love to. Why not?
Why not? Why not? वैसे सही कहा, वो आपने मॉडल्स में एटलीस्ट जो मुश्क कलीम का नाम लिया, she looks like a real model.
She could model anywhere in the world. You know, that's what a model needs to be like. She's the you know, the now of Iraj. Because Iraj
Oh
was,
yes, actually, बिल्कुल
you know,
ठीक कहा.
Iraj was also somebody that could model anywhere in the world. And, you know, she's the one to watch out for.
Right. तारिक, मेरे पास वक्त कम है, लेकिन मैं एक सवाल ज़रूर पूछना चाहूँगी. शायद इससे बहुत लोग जो एक छोटे पैमाने पे अपना कारोबार शुरू करते हैं इसी इंडस्ट्री में, बहुत सारा अब आप देखेंगे सोशल मीडिया पे रोज़ाना एक ऐड आ रहा होता है कि फला जगह ये सर्विसेज, ये सैलून शुरू हो गया है, लेकिन वही बात वो खुलते हैं और बंद हो जाते हैं. इन योर I mean, आपका जो अपना जाविया है, अपना जो एंगल है, उसके मुताबिक आप क्या समझते हैं कि क्या रीज़न है खुलते हैं, बंद हो जाते हैं, इन्वेस्ट भी करते हैं, लेकिन होता क्या है? और उन्हें क्या करना चाहिए? What's your advice, piece of advice for them?
I think, you know, the beauty business is saturated in Pakistan. There's a beauty parlor under every stone now. I mean, there's beauty parlor in Nathia Gali, which is like, you know, it's pretty amazing. You don't go up to a place like Nathia Gali and expect to go for a blow dry. You know, like it's just a bit crazy. So a lot of people have, you know, कि इस चीज में पैसा है.
अच्छा, ये समझते होंगे वो.
डिजाइनिंग में पैसा है, मीडिया में पैसा है. एक ज़माना था हर कोई बनना चाहता था हेयर ड्रेसर, मेकअप आर्टिस्ट. उसके बाद एक ट्रेंड होता है हमारे मुल्क में, यू नो, हम लोग ज़रा ट्यूबलाइट की तरह वो एक दफ़ा ठक ठक होती है और फिर बत्ती होती है. सो यू नो, कभी आपका वो एक कि जी डिज़ाइनर बन जाओ, पैसे हैं, तो अगर आपके पास इफ़ पीपल हैव मनी, और आजकल किसके पास पैसा नहीं है, यू नो, दे फील के एक दुकान ले लो, 2 लड़के रख लो, ब्यूटी पार्लर खोल दो, आपके अपने जानने वाले सब आएंगे, you know, like your friends.
लेकिन वो भी शायद एक या 2 बार आए.
है ना, that's why the business is closed.
Right, I think मैंने अपने सवाल का जवाब
दे दिया आपने. So आपको इस business में last करने के लिए भी you have to be able to deliver something, not just do a blow dry by, or you know, getting 2 girls, और वो भी आपने किसी से left right से खिसका के लाए हैं, वो आपके, और वो भी पैसे की लालच पे आए हैं,
और वो भी मजीद आगे चले जाएंगे,
और वो आगे 5 रुपए कोई और उनको ऑफर एक्स्ट्रा करेगा, वो आपको छोड़ के, there's no sense of loyalty
नहीं है
in this business either. So it's very important कि, you know, people, like I said, come and go. I always realized that, you know, that to be able to run a salon, you have to be able to deliver and stay consistent. For me, my work is my life. It is something that I've sweated blood and sweat and tears in my business. I wouldn't do anything else in the world. My work is my art, you know, and that's what I do.
और आप diversify नहीं करोगे?
And I don't want to, people are constantly, आप makeup नहीं बनाते हैं, आप you know,
हाँ ये सवाल तो मैंने पूछा ही
shampoo
नहीं,
क्यों
सही
बनाते
कर
हैं?
हाँ, आप मेकअप नहीं
हमने
बनाते,
कुछ
आप
बनाया
शैम्पू
तो
नहीं
कुछ और
बनाते।
बनाएंगे, don't worry. मेकअप और शैम्पू
मुझे लगता
बाकी
है
बनाएंगे।
40 years of तारिक अमीन पे कोई प्रोडक्ट भी आ जाएगा। लेकिन it can't be makeup, it can't be shampoo, so we don't know what it is.
Well, it's related to the industry, but it's good to keep you guessing. ना फिर आप वापस आएंगी 2 साल बाद के चले।
अब तो बनता है, I think 2 साल के बाद, मज़ीद 2 साल के बाद ये एक और इंटरव्यू बनता है। और
you're welcome anytime.
और मैं गेसिंग गेम अपनी चलाती रहूंगी उस वक्त तक।
आपको मैं हिंट तो मैंने इतनी आपको दी है, अब
दी है, लेकिन फिर भी
अभी तक किसी को कुछ नहीं पता है। और हमारे यहाँ एक और भी ये चीज है कि किसी को कुछ बताना नहीं, वरना वो होता नहीं, नजर लग जाए।
नहीं बताना, बिल्कुल नहीं बताना, ये
अभी को नहीं बताना।
Tariq, it's always so much fun just conversing with you.
Thank you.
And it's always very candid, whether off air or on air, regardless. मज़ा आता है। और अभी I think मैं मज़ीद और आधा घंटा इस गुफ्तगू को आगे ले जा सकती हूँ, लेकिन I think अब हम वो off air करते हैं, right? And I'm going to thank you for giving us your precious time.
My pleasure.
And wish you all the best. And please do not retire.
Not?
Do not retire.
अभी तो मैं जवान
हूँ. Absolutely. I think that should be your tagline now. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon. आप लोगों से भी मैं इजाज़त लूँगी, अगले हफ्ते फिर मुलाकात होगी इसी वक्त इसी दिन। आप देखते रहिएगा NewsOne TV।